Health Education Lecture Series. I'm your host Gurdeep Singh Sandhu, homeopathic consultant. My my clinic address is 9701 Sarah and Court, Dublin, California 94568, and phone number is 408 687 1899. I'm here to deliver another lecture of health education lecture series, and today I will take up the old topics we are going through, how the life was created and how he was progressing step by step. And when a newborn child, after the age of 1 year, enters into the toddler's age, at this toddler's age, which is from 1 year to 5 years period, we have already discussed about the second year's development, up to the second year development. And in this second year's development, we have already discussed what he knows about that. First of all, anyone comes near him, he pauses. He just see him. If it's a known face, he smiles. If it's a new face, he's anxious to know about that one. And after that, he tries to check the faces for reactions. If ever he's doing anything and someone watching him, then he check the reactions of the persons from his face, whether he's happy, whether he's angry, whether he do not feel better, whatever. So at the age of 2 years, we have already told you that the children's at the age of 2 years, they try to recognize the impressions from your face, that how you react to my activities. So this is what. And then after that, uh, if you show him pictures in the books, and those he knows about that one, and when he knows about that one, he will tell you that this is what, this is car, this is this toy, or this is this picture. So he can recognize all these things, whatever he knows about before this 2 years of age. And at the 2 years of age, up to 3 years, so he starts recognizing the pictures of various objects, cars, toys, and different other things. Even if you put a picture of a mother, father, he recognizes that he's mom, he's dad, whatever. So those pictures, who is he's already known till 2 years of age, he can recognize their faces. He can recognize to them in the pictures as well. And at this stage, he is able to speak at least two words, sometimes two to three, but mostly two words: mama, dudu. So in this way, so he has a vocabulary developing, and the vocabulary has developed up to two words, so that he can recognize those things. And this is the stage. His knowledge, his memory, recognition of the things is developing step by step, and he recognizes the body parts what you have already told him previously, and then he remembers that. He memorized that, and if you him ask him where's your nose, where's your eyes, he will point out to that one, and he knows about that one. And then this is the stage at 2 years. He understand the meaning of bye bye. When you are going, he say bye bye. When you love, you kiss him. He understand your gesture, that you are kissing him, that because you love him. And the same way, he reverse, he send it back the similar type of emotions, so that you can understand that he love you. Or he say bye bye when you are going. Use both hands separately. Previously, when he was given bottle of milk or any toy, he was capturing with two hands. Same thing, he was capturing 200. But now, after the 2 years of age, he is able to use his both hands separately. He is holding one thing in the one hand, they holding the other thing in the other hand. So his two hand learns to work separately from each other, not only that they work only jointly only for one action. No, two action at the same time by the hands he is able to perform. And this way we can say that he can play with more than one toy. At the same time, he can play with the one toy previously, but now with two toys. This is a train, this is boy going to train, this is doggy, this is a cat, they are fighting, all these things. Whatever he has learned, he memorizes at every step, that with the both hand having two toys, and in the same way he is able to use both the hands and both the toys, and he knows that what doggy will do, what cat will do, what other toy, whatever he is having at hand, he can do. So after the age of 2 years, he is competent for the functioning of the toy, whatever it represents. If it represents cat, what the cat can do. If he represents dog, what the dog can represent or can do. So he remembers this one. Not only the dog he remembers, not only the cat he remembers their actions as well, what they will do. When he shows the cat, he will say meow, because we taught him same way. And in this way, what we have taught him, he learns about that this is cat and she will do this one, this is dog, this is he will do boom boom like that. So he understand the function of toy or picture, whatever their function is. So he understand that. And now, after the 2 years of age, he is able to ascend stairs, though he is crawling, but he is able to extend on the stairs, and he can go up to 2 or 3 stairs. But ultimately, he's still scared. He's still scared to go more high, and he will see you. If you are watching him, he's conscious about that one. He's conscious about that one, that if you are watching him, I'm scared. I'm scared. I do need, there is no fear. And in this way, he continued jumping up and up with the stairs, crawling up and up on the stairs. But if you are not there, then at the age of 2 years, he is scared about this one, that he may not fall. And if I fall, who will pick him up? Who will take care of him? He is conscious about that one. That is why he comes down in the backward. Not that he will turn his head downward and then he will come back. No. In the same way as he was going upstairs, one by one, in a especially kneeling position, you can say the kneeling position, knee and elbow position. So in the same way, he comes back because nobody is watching him and he is scared. He develops a special type of sense of scary sense, you can say. Scary sense from the incidences what may have happened. Even it has not happened, but even then he assumes it may happen, I may fall, because nobody is watching me. Who will take care of me if I'm falling? So this indicates that his sense of assuming the function and action and their results, he understands fully. After that, We have told you about the second years. After the second years, first of all, we were feeding him. First of all, he was taking only milk, sucking the milk in the bottles. Then, after that, we try to give him milk in a cup. After that, now he is able to eat with spoon by himself. We were, after the bottles and after that everything, we were feeding him. But now, after 2 years of age, within 2 to 3 years gap, he is able to eat with spoon, though he may destroy some of the foods. Some of the food may fall from the spoons, but even then he is competent, that he, though in whatever way he holds the spoons, but even then he is able to eat with spoons. Previously, when any other new person comes close to him, he was scared. He was anxious. If he do not know about them, if the face is not familiar to him, then he is scared. But if the face is familiar, he was okay, no problem. He smiles that one. But now, after 2 years of age, child is confident to the extent that he can play with the other children, those who are not familiar to him. Previously, they are not familiar to him, but now he is confident that he is not scared. He can play with them, with the other children. And if you ask him what you are doing, he will show by his hand, I am doing. Because vocabulary is not that much developed, though the vocabulary developed up to 50 words. I told you about the, after second year, up to 50 word, his vocabulary is developed. But even then, frequently asked questions he cannot answer in a full statement. I am playing with the dog and dog is doing this. No, no, he's not. He's not. But what he will do, he can use few words, plus he will show by hands. After the age of 2 years, suppose if he's playing with the train toy, he's playing with the train toy, and you ask him what you are doing. Then he will show you the train, or only one word, or sometimes two words he can use. I'm playing train, playing doggy, whatever. So in this way, he is able to explain the things with two motions. One motion is to show by hand what is in his hand, and the other motion is the word. So by word, he try to express whatever is in his hand and whatever he is doing with this toy. In this way, after that, he tried to make sentences. At the end of, towards the end of second years, he is able to make some sentences. Doggy barking, cat milk, or cat drinking milk. In this way, he try that this toy, the nature of this toy is to do this thing, and he is doing this thing, though he's not. But even if the one dog is barking outside on the streets, he is able to explain that one. Okay, this voice is of dog, and the dog is barking. So he can explain you from the sounds. So sense has developed up to this level, that not only he recognizes the picture of the toy, not that he recognizes the animals or other in their original shape, but he recognizes their voices as well, even if they are not visible. If cat is visible, she speaks, yes, he understands. A dog is visible in front of him and he barks, he understands it's a good thing. But I'm saying, at the end of 2 to 3 years period, he is now able, that a dog is barking in the street. And he recognizes here inside the room that yes, dog is barking. So the sense has developed to tell you that this voice, because he is now understanding the voices, the nature of voices, and who speaks like this one, who speaks like this one, who talks. Just like if a person is talking, and we heard the voices from the phone even, and we recognize that, oh, this is that man, this is that person's. In this way, the sense of the child develops before 3 years of a period, that he is able to recognize familiar voices, familiar voices, those who know previously. And this is the time that you are preparing him to go to school. And when you will send him to school, at least he should understand what you are talking to him, what you want to do him. In this way, he is able to follow your instructions. Okay, get ready, get your bag, we are going school. He follow the instructions. He will pick up his bag, he will pick up his tiffin, whatever you will tell him. Means he has a sense developed up to this level. Whatever you are saying, though he cannot explain in his word. Suppose if he has to speak, I am going to school. No, he cannot speak that long sentence. But if you tell him, okay, let's go to school, he understand that one, and he will show you that I understand what you are saying, or you are saying me to go to school. He will pick up his bag, he will pick up his tiffin and whatever. So this indicates that he follows your instructions. In this way, because we are sending him to school after 2.5 years, even up to 3 years of age, we try nowadays. Now, not at our age. Our age was 5 to 6 years when we go to schools. But now, at 2.5 or 3 years of age, we try to send the children to the kindergartens, and they are ready to. And at this level, we have told you previously that they recognizes the pictures. Whose picture is this one? From the book, whatever see book in the book, whatever is picture, he can tell you it's dog, it's cat, this and that. And this is the preliminary thing, that when you send your child into the kindergartens, he should understand all that. First of all, he should follow the instructions, what you or what the teacher is saying, and he should understand just like the colors, just like the picture of different toys and all that. He should be able to, and he is normally at the close of 3 years when he is ready to the schools. And one more thing, at this time, this is a must, that he should say me, my, I, you, your. So all these words he understand, so that when he talk to his teacher or his teacher talk to him, he understand that she is or he is talking, that I am doing, that I am working, so I am reading, I am playing. Play, either he cannot use the sentences, but even then he is able to follow the instruction of the teacher, what you are doing. This is a long sentence, and he will show you, I'm playing or I'm reading the book, and whatever. He will show you and tell you. In this way, this is the standard of the development of a child at the age of 2 to 3 years of age. He should be, and he is a little bit naughty at this time, and sometimes he pretend the things. When he come from the school, he will show your mother, just like he will pretend I'm a teacher. Okay. And mostly parents, what they do, they buy his uniforms, like fauji uniforms, military uniforms, police uniforms, and all these things, and how the teachers are working, how the teachers are doing. So whatever he see over there, he try to pretend and show you what has happened in the school, and now I'm a teacher. In this way, he pretend the things. He is able to means whatever others are doing, he is able to do the same thing, acting. He try to act in the same way what as the other peoples are doing, and he see them, he know them. So this is the development of his mental power as well as conversation power, logic. You can say the logic has come up. Okay, and then it was a normal thing that before he go to school, children are capable of changing the stair, changing the chairs, changing the sofa, sitting on the table to sitting on the bed, coming up automatically himself down and going upward, and all these things. This is his physical activity, which is up to the third year, up to 2 to 3 years of his under 3 years. So these things should we should see in our children, that if they are capable of jumping like this one, means physical activity of his extremities is normal. Previously, I have told you that now in at this age, 2 to 3 years, he is able to use both hands. He is able to work with both hands. Previously, it was not. Previously, from 1 to 2 years, I told you that whenever he has to pick up anything is offered to him, and he is able to pick up, he will pick up the same thing by two hands. And now I'm saying after 2 to 3, within 2 to 3 years periods, that he is able to use both hands separately. He can pick up one toy in one hand, the other toy in another hand, and he is able to play with more than one toy. So mentally and physically, he is active to this extent that most of his organ he is able to use, just like jumping, lower extremity, legs and arms, they are working normally. And same way, when he's pretending that I'm a teacher, he's doing like that one. Oh, I'm a firefighter, I'm a policeman. He tried to pretend, he tried to act like that, as he has been told, as he has watched the policemen, what they were doing and how they were doing, and he's pretending that one. And in these conditions, he is able to follow the directions clearly and act according to that. Suppose a teacher says, okay, make a queue, make a line, okay, stand into line or make a circle. He understand what is a circle. He understand how to make a line, and with combination of the other students, other children's, he does the same thing. He adjusts himself into the queue, he adjusts himself into the circle, means he follow the instructions of the teachers. And suppose at this time, previously we have taught him about the colors, different colors. And now if you ask what color your shirt is, he can tell you. What color Johan's shirt is, he can tell you. So who is John? Who is Ibrahim? Who is this and that? All those names of the class students, his classmates, he understand. He know them. He know their names. He previously I told you he know his own name and mostly the first name. But now I'm telling you, at the end of 2 to 3 years period, that he understand or recognizes the names of his companions in the class and their names as well. And after that, one thing in the previously I told you in the beginning of the 2 years, that previously everything was he was dressed up by the mother, putting shirts, knickers, pants, and everything, whatever he was dressed up with. It was the mother's duty. After that, After near about 2 years of age, he was able to help you when you are dressing him. When you are dressing him, and he makes it arm, just like you want to put the um, shirt on him, he will make his arms like this one. You are trying to put knicker or pant to him, he will pick up his one leg and show that yes, you can dress me in this way. And at that time, he was not able to stitch the buttons, and he was not able to do that one. But at this time he is able to, but he is unable to unbutton them. He is able to. So in this way, there are some conditions that step by step he is developing. At the end of 2 months, 2 years of age, he is able to change his clothes and change his clothes. If mother told him, okay, bring your shirt, bring your uniform shirt, he will bring the same thing, because he recognizes this thing at the age of 3 years. In this way, we have to follow that if all these actions are normal, then our child is developing normal. I told you previously that it is not that few children are more active than I'm telling you, and few children are a little dumb than I'm telling you. It's a standard. It's a type of standard. Few may be down, few may be up, like that one. But this is the standard that if, according to this standard, your child is developing, it means your child is developing normally. Is okay. And after that, now let's start the 3 years. When the mother drop him to the school, previously he was clinging to the mother, cling up to. No, he do not want to stay here. He want to go with mother back to the home. But no, if mother drops him to the school, or anyone drops him regularly to the school, ultimately he cries. But when you go out of the room within 10 minutes, is as an average time has been, because some people, they do not stop crying continuously, they crying, and sometimes the teacher wants him to send back again to the home. But ultimately it has assumed that within 10 minutes, most of the children at the age of 3 and onward, they are calm within 10 minutes, means they are settling himself into the environment. Whatever the environment is, they settle himself according to that one and calm down within 10 minutes. This is as an average time. He noticed what the other children are doing, and he does the same, whatever they are doing. They are standing, they are singing, they are running, whatever other they are making a drawing. So whatever he learns after 3 years, he learns whatever the other students are doing sitting in the class, and try to exchange their thought, and whatever they are doing, it is from 2 to 3 words. Ask questions, give me, I need cat, I need this and that, I need pencil, I need. So in this way, he learns more than 2 to 3 words to speak, to explain everything. Ask who, what, where, why. Okay, so all these things he learned after 3 years, means logical explanations. If ever anybody asks him, what you are doing, I am doing this thing. Previously, he was just showing it. Oh, I am playing with this one. But now he can tell you, after the 3 years of age, that I am playing cat, I am playing dog. In this way, 2 to 3 words, he is able to make a sentence for. In this way, Other boys, whatever they do, they can follow them, no doubt. But if they are doing something wrong, he knows about that. He will complain about that to the teacher. They are doing this thing, they are doing that thing. And now he learns, if teachers are running, run. Okay, if teachers are reading, read. All these words he understand, that when the teacher say read, then he will pick up his book and will pretend as if he is reading, though he is not able to read that one, but even then he pretend that I am reading. At this age, when the teacher call, he properly know his name, mostly first name, but most of the children, they understand the two words, first and last name, and they explain their name whenever he is called, just like roll call. A teacher is doing the roll call when the student comes into the class, and then he understand my name is called. And suppose if teacher call his name and tell him come on, then he understands that she is calling my name, and I have to go to the teacher. Teacher asking me to come. So this type of conversation he understand, and he complies according to that. That yes, I have to do this one, and I will do that one. Mostly clarify the things by his action as well as by his language. So now he is able to explain the things by his action and language clearly. What other peoples are doing, what I am doing, all these things. After the 3 years of age, from 3 to 4, you can say he is able to explain these things. He is competent to make lines. He is competent to make circles. He is competent to draw circles. He is competent to draw line on the papers, and all these things he learns. And he learns at home. He learns how to put clothes and how to take off shirts and pants and all that. Previously, he was unable to unbutton his shirt. Now, after 3 years, he is able to unbutton his shirt. He can take off his shirt himself. No need of mother that she will come and unbutton and then he will take it off. No, he knows that. And at this age, he matches this thing. He knows what color of my uniform shirt is, what color of my pant or knicker is, what color of other things are. Then he try to match accordingly. According to that, he match. This matches with this one. This matches with. I have to do this one. In this way, how the mother was dressing him, he understand. When the mother dressed him without uniform, any other clothing, with this clothing, she was giving me this pant. With this pant, he was giving me this shirts. So he understand intellectual thing. Intellectually, he is able, competent to match the things. What matches with this one? What suits with this one? All these things in the end of the 3 years of age. Now he's crossing to the fourth years. He was able to eat with the spoon, and even some of the children, just like most of the children nowadays, using noodles, and he is able to use fork for eating. So he's competent on this side of the eating side. He can use. Previously, he was able to use spoons. Now he's able to use forks for the eatings. And now, from 4 to 5 years, at 4 years of age, now the fourth year has started. He is competent as a good actor. He is competent means he's pretending everything, whatever he's since morning till night, whatever He see you to doing whatever he see teacher to do, whatever he see every other person is doing. He is competent to capture in his mind, and he is able to pretend that one if he wants to. Okay, and at this time he is sufficiently intelligent that if ever he has to do anything, he should get permission. Previously, there was no permission. Whenever he thinks, he can go and jump outside that. Whenever he thinks that he will throw one toy and will pick up the other toy, he was free. He was thinking nobody is commanding him. But yes, he was thinking that somebody should watch him. If I'm doing something, somebody, just like I told you about the stairs, that he is scared when alone. But now he can do all these things himself. But before doing that, next thing, before doing this thing, he get the permission. Means he is noticing, he telling you that you notice him. I'm doing this thing. I'm going out. If there be any danger outside, who will take care of him? But he's telling you, I'm going outside. Means he get permission to do whatever he want to do. He will do whatever he want to do, but he will get permission before that. Just like in the school, if he want to go pee, he will ask the teacher. If he want to go play, he will ask the teachers. In this way, at home, he get permission of each and everything what he want to do. Though he does that, whatever he want to, he does that. Jiddi type of children's, they does the same thing. Even if you say no, you cannot do this one, but they will do it. But most of the children's, when you say no, they understand the command and follow that one. But before doing anything, right or wrong, they ask the permissions. Hugging, carrying, exchanging love, all these things, affectionate, basically, you can say the affections. He understand all these things. Or mostly avoid the dangerous things. At this time, he understand this thing is hot, do not touch it. This thing, knife, oh, it may cut, do not use it. So all these things in his environment, he understand what is dangerous not to use that, and not to handle all those things, not to do those actions which with which he may be in danger, or he understand to separate the safe things and the dangerous things. He is able to understand, just like a snake toy. He knows that this is dangerous thing, though he said try, but even then he pretend that I'm throwing snake on you. So he is fully competent to know the action of that toy, and he knows this action is not a safe or normal action. The same way, in his life, he understands whatever he is doing in his life, whether this is a safe action or whether this is unsafe action. At the age of 4 onward, he is competent to understand the safe media and the dangerous media, safe environment and the dangerous environment. That these are the dangerous things. No, I do not do. I will not do that. Okay, because mother has told him previously, oh, do not touch this one. You will cut your hand. This is a knife. And that has fixed up in his mind. But now, after the 4 years of age, he himself understands mother does not need to explain him. Mother does not need to explain him time and again that this is a knife you will cut. In this way, most of the things, dangerous and safe, he is able to separate all these things, and he is able to explain that, and he is able to make safe himself. He can make himself safe, and speaks more than 3 4 words in a sentence. Mostly, he is able to make sentences at the 4 years afterward age. And he can explain you. Previously, he was saying, he was using the word plus the hand by showing it. But now, without showing this thing, he will tell you, I'm playing with a cat. I'm playing with a dog. No need to show by hand. Means he is at the age of 4 to 5 years age. Under 5, after 4, he is able to explain the things whatever you are asking him in words. He can explain in words. So this is the progress. He can answer, means he can answer simple questions. He can answer simple question in words, and he will tell you what happened at school, who was doing, what was doing, who was doing, what action the teacher took about that one, everything, whatever is going on, he is able to explain that one. Then, at this time, matching the color of his uniform, matching the color in the pictures, or even the matching, oh, your nose is like this one, oh, this is the elephant's nose, it's not like you, means he is able to separate the things by their features. You see the features, but he to his nose, he will not say it's elephant nose. It's elephant nose. He knows that it's not similar to my nose. In this way, other hands, other actions, walking style, all these things, he is able to recognize at this age. And I told you, now he's a fully competent to unbutton the shirt when he comes from the school and take off the uniform. He is able. There's no need of mother that she will help him to unbutton the shirts. No, he is himself able to unbutton the shirts at the age of 4 years. Now the 4 years are completed, and he is competent to this extent that he can unbutton his uniforms, and he can put up there where it should be. He can take his food himself, take his food himself, and he can eat food himself. Even there is a vegetable, there's a curd, whatever he's 2 or 3 vegetables. He knows this thing, and he knows how to eat these things. Liquids, dals, all these things. He is now able to eat with sabzi, vegetables cooked. He is able to eat with dal and different liquid things. He is competent up to the age of 5 years. And strictly at the entry of 5 years and onward, he is competent to follow the rules. He understand, if I do not follow the rules, it's wrong. It's a wrong thing. To follow the rule is a good thing. That is why he follow the rules. Oh, wherever after unbutton or undress the uniform of the school, where to keep their shoes, where to keep their shirts, where you keep their bags, all that, he learns about that one at the age of 5 years. Means follow the rules. At this time, he is able to do some actions, activities, playings, just like singing, just like dancing. All these things he is able to show in his action or acts. He can do act like that one, just as he is singing. He is able to match the words when he's singing. All these things he learns at the age of 5 years, and matching clothes, matching socks, and finding out his own toothbrush. This is my toothbrush. This is my utensils. This is my plate. All these things, if he's fixed to that, yeah, this is your plate, this is your glass, this is there and that he recognizes. If he's using the same thing every day, then he recognizes that one, that this is my shirt, this is my brush, this is my this and that, all that. So he understand, and he also understand not only himself. At the age of 5, he understand, okay, this belongs to Dadaji. Glasses, these are Dadaji. He will pick up the glasses and give it to the Dadaji. If ever there be any cloth or anything else related to any relative, either mother, father, or anything, he will pick up that thing and will present it to him that this is yours. So he understand not only our things he is using every day, or clothing he is wearing every day, but he understand what belongs to whom. All the things at home, he understand that this belongs to that, this belongs to that, this belongs to that. And if ever he has to pick it up, he will hold, he will hand over to him whose thing is that. So this is intelligence developing at the age of 5 years. We can match our children, that whether they are competent at this level or no. In this way, we can compare our children. Ask questions, mostly answering. Previously, till now, we were saying that he answer your questions. He understand what you are saying, what you are asking, and he was doing the same thing. According to that, he was doing the same thing. Means he understand your command, and he is understand your questions, and he is doing the same thing. But now he is able to ask you. He is able to question you and get the answers. He can conversate with you. Once question and answer, because vocabulary has developed to the extent that he can answer in few more words, and he can, if he do not know anything, then he can ask you. He is able to, in words he can ask you the questions, and he will understand what you are saying about that one. So this type of extent of knowledge has developed after the age of 5 years. And he learns most of the things about home, about city, about state. Most of the children, if they are taught about that, what's the name of our state, what is the name of our city, what's the name of our village, in this way, he is able to. Some of the kids are intelligent that they understand name of his father, what his father is doing, what mother is doing, where is his home, generally home number. Sometimes people, after the 5 years of age, when you are approaching to 6 years, then they understand their name, father's name, relative's name, phone number sometimes, and even the home number if he has been taught about that one. And he is able to write some sentences. Previously, he was able to speak some sentences, to speak few words. Now he is able to write some sentences if you ask him. If you ask him, or if he has been taught in the schools to make sentences and to make writings. Because previously he was told about A, B, C, ka, kha, ga, whatever he was told about that one. He was trained to write each and every letter on his notebook, and now he himself is able to make sentences in writing, not speaking only. In writing, his competency has developed to that one, that in his mind he recognized the word uda, ida, ka, kha, ga, abc, whatever he has in his mind, and he knows that what word I have to write it down to explain, or to write down what thing, just like I. So he knows about this one. I is I for the reasons, and how I have to spell it. He knows the spellings. And today, tomorrow, yesterday, day before, all these things at the age of 5 years, you did this thing yesterday. He understands. I will do it tomorrow. He understands. I'm doing it now. He understands. So at the age after 5 years, when he's crossing five and going onward, he understands today, tomorrow, or yesterday separately what their meaning is, what they want to explain about this thing. So so all this thing is the explanation that I explained up to the toddler's age. Newborn age was after birth up to 1 years. Toddler's age is from 1 year to 5 years. What are the other conditions he has passed through, just like the teething and development of the structural communications and all these things I have told you up to the toddler's age. There are some type of diseases he has to suffer, he may suffer, because teething is not a disease. Basically, teething may be complicated, but teething is not a disease. It's a normal physiological process, it has to. And but there are some of the diseases which he was catching in his newborn age, were continuing in the toddler's age, and even may continue after the end of the toddler's age. So after completing this cycle, I will explain again about the diseases that he has to suffer, and you have to take care of all these things, because immunity is still weak, immunity is still not competent to face the environment, to face the environmental changes. Summer to winter, winter to summer, rainy season, all that thing, all the environmental changes bring some the different type of diseases, different type of symptoms he has to suffer, because the immunity is weak. In this way, I will start explaining all these things. But after 5 years, an age has started, which is called adolescence, up to 14 years of age. Sometimes they extend it up to 16 years, because most of the features, most of the developmental structures or developmental functions at this age develops up to 16 years of age. But mostly the period is 14 years of. That is known as adolescence. So next day, my lecture will be in Punjabi, and after that in Hindi, and after that I will start that what is toddler's age. It's a very, very important period of life when the parent should be more in, intelligent towards his new his kids, that they are developing and they are passing to a new phase of his life where they need your help. Sometimes you are carefree from the children after 5 years, because most of the things they are able to do himself, and you are now carefree. Parents are carefree after 5 years of age, because most of the things necessary everyday actions they know. But here starts a new era of his life, when their body is capturing new type of functioning activities, new type of physiological actions are going on, developing inside, metabolic activities developing inside in a different scale. And sometimes it may be early, sometimes it may be late, just like the puberty. A few of the girls or boys may have early puberty signs, pre-puberty symptoms. Some of the children may have the puberty symptoms, which is start developing after the 5 to 6 or 7 years of age. Sometimes some kids, they start developing at 7 years of age. Some children even start as 5 years of age, but we do not recognize that because we are innocent. We do not know about this thing. But the inside physiological function, inside the body, by nature, has already begun after the 5 years of age. Means at the 6 years, some of the changes has started already. Even when ovum and sperm was meeting, the changes started since then. Changes started since then. Boy, girls were separated since then, and their changes are taking place now onward. And this is the age we will start further, that at the age of 5 onward means 6 years, 6 or 7 years, there are certain changes which occurs from 5 to 14 years of age. And it's a period when the parents should again attentive to their kids. Carefree? No, not at all. Because most of the changes are occurring at this periods, and I will tell you why it is important that you again come back to take care of your kids. So, in this way, you will learn that how to develop and how to take care of your kids at the age of toddlers. So, next lecture will be this one. I'm your host, Gurdeep Singh Sandhu, homeopathy consultant, and my clinic address is 9701 Sarah and Court, Dublin, California, 94568. Phone number 408-687-1899. Anytime when you want to consult me for any disease, free. There is no consultation fee for this one. At my 76 years of age, I have declared everything. I'm passing through 76. I have completed 75. So, whatever I can do for my community, I'm doing that by delivering all these lectures. But even with the medications, if ever you need my help, I'm there to help you. I'm there to advise you as per as my knowledge of medicine is concerned. You can call me for second opinion of your disease, or if you want to be treated with homeopathic scientific approach for any disease and you are tired of any treatments for any disease at any age, call 408-687-1899. Rabraka, God bless you all. We'll see you tomorrow in my Punjabi lecture. And excuse me for this one, in September. It's a it's a busy period. It's a busy period because the harvesting is going on, and I am still involved in some agriculture element and pistachios, and harvesting is going on. And sometimes I have to go over there, and I have some other businesses for that. Sometimes I have to give attention to those, and I'm absent from this radio program. Mostly I'm not, but sometimes I'm absent from these programs. But this program will, this you can say, absentees may run up to end of September. And after that, everything will be settled and everything will be going into normal. Every year it happens. Every year it happens when they, and this after August, uh, mid-August onward up to end of September, I'm a little busy as compared to the other months of the years. So if I miss the program, please excuse me for that. But I will compensate all the losses throughout the year after the end of September. And every lecture will be every day, regularly. I'm delivering step by step because it's a long way we have to go after the adolescence. I think this year, when I will explain the adolescence, it will take about many months to explain you from 5 years onward up to 14 years of age of any children, any child, male or females. So, what changes take place in this area, and what you have to do that, what you have to watch in your children's, what way they are developing, what way they are going, what way they are thinking. All these things you have to take note of that, so that you can develop your children's and you can take properly and become a competent parents of them. So, Rabraka, God bless you. Uh, we'll see you tomorrow in my Punjabi program. Thank you.